Recording this as a video, so it's a bit easier to explain to you what you're facing. So before we start, the error you get is a basic NetMiko error. NetMiko is the SSH driver we're using, and we're also building vendors and drivers for it. So in case there's a driver missing or there would be something wrong with this driver, we can always fix it. We will push it to the open source community, and everybody can actually benefit from it. Um, Based on what you're saying, it's actually quite easy. So you mentioned here you have multiple devices connected, but Slurpit can only gather specific information. So when you start with the free tier, like what you see here in the sandbox, finding all the devices for your inventory and putting it in here is free and unlimited. There is no limitation on it. You can just have it scan a network and it will find all your network related devices. It puts it in the inventory. Building sites, everything free, no limitation. Getting data from devices, this is where the limitation kicks in. So it will only do this for the first 10 devices in your inventory. And this is actually what we ask money for. This way we can provide part of the application for free, part of the application as a paid model to, well, pay the bills. Um, to not give you an empty machine, we out of the box provide 12 plannings. And a planning is a way where you can configure yourself for how long you want to keep the data, how often you want to get the data, and so on. Um, what you see in your case, so you say, well, I only get specific information. If something here is missing from what you have in the company, you can easily create your own. So if you say, well, I want to have BGP session information, I want to have multicast information, you can create your own planning, set the right templates, and so on. And if you want to know how to do that easily, oh, sorry, I have to go to the website. Slurpit. I go. I go to knowledge base. But here you see getting started, and then here you see online courses, and here you have the Slurpit online course, so where we explain the application. And if you fill in here your information, you get actually the link toward our YouTube channel. You can also find it here at the bottom of the page, actually. So when you click here, oh, I see the link is wrong. It says Peter. It's IO, I believe. Yeah, so if you replace Peter for IO, or just fill in the form and then you get the link, you will see here in playlists for both Netbox, Nodabot, the whole training course of how the onboarding works, but we also have here Slurpit training course. And here you learn how to set up the system, how to set up the vaults, how to add devices, sites, but also planning templates and data. So here you learn how to do it yourself easily. The error you get, pattern not detected, or here MAC address command issue. So I assume, so actually it's a thing with Cisco iOS. So this planning in your case is giving a warning or an error on the command that's being used. And the thing with Cisco iOS is that for some iOS versions, it's this, show space MAC address table. For others, it's MAC dash MAC address table. So you have to see if you maybe run an older version where it's not a space here, but a dash. Maybe you're not running it on a Cisco iOS device, but on a Cisco small business device. So you can change that. Um, if it's too complex for you, what you can actually do for POC, what we offer here is a getting started package. It's around 3 to 4,000 euro. And what we do here is that you get an unlimited license for a couple months, I believe between 3 and 6, and you get help from us to onboard your system. So this is perfectly for POC. You tell us your use case, we build together with you the use case, we'll make sure it works, we make sure you get all the value out of it, and for this price. So you have no pay, no cure kind of thing. So yeah, think about it, because what you explain here is just a matter of commands and configuration against the system. If you need any more help, you know where to find us, and yeah, good luck.